Hello and welcome. Every winter we celebrate with twinkling lights, warm hearths and festive treats. But have you ever wondered where some of our most comforting traditions come from? Today we're going to decode one of the oldest and most powerful symbols of the season, the Yule Log. It's much more than just a piece of firewood. It's a direct link to a time when light and warmth meant survival. To understand the Yule Log, we have to travel back to Northern Europe, a time without electric light, where the winter darkness was immense and absolute. The cold was a direct threat to survival, and the darkness was a canvas for fear and uncertainty. The most profound moment of anxiety and hope came at Midwinter, during the solstice. It was a time when the sun seemed to falter and the nights grew impossibly long. The Yule Log was truly born from this moment, not just as fuel, but as a burning heart set against the cold and a magical engine designed to pull the sun back to a frozen world. This grand festival was known as Yule, the ancient name for the winter solstice festival. This period marked the sun's lowest point, ushering in the longest nights of the year. Fire was the central element of the festival, rooted in two powerful beliefs. The solar theory posited that fire was a sun charm, a form of imitative magic. Kindling great fires on Earth was believed to magically rekindle the weakening sun and encourage its return. The Purifier theory held that midwinter darkness was a time when malevolent forces were at their most powerful. Fire was therefore the ultimate purifying agent, a shield to ward off and destroy unseen evils, cleansing the community, livestock, and homes. The Yule Log was the domestic counterpart to the great communal bonfires. The ritual was a deeply meaningful ceremony, connecting the household to the cycles of nature. The log was often an entire, carefully chosen tree. The wood type held regional significance, such as mighty oak in England or fragrant cherry in France. The massive log was brought into the house with ceremony. Its thickest end was placed in the hearth, sometimes sprinkled with wine to create a fragrant aroma. Once lit, the log was kept burning continuously through the 12 nights of Yule. This was a sustained, magical effort to persuade the sun to move again, and it was considered profound bad luck if the fire went out. The most fundamental purpose of the Yule fire was to act as a magical charm to support the sun. By subjecting a representative of vegetation, the log, to light and heat, people hoped to secure a supply of these necessaries for crops. The continuous flame mirrored the hoped-for return of the sun's strength. This is why the log was seen as an emblem of the return of the sun and the lengthening of the days. A beautiful example of this is in Tuscany, Italy, where Christmas was once known as the Feast of the Log, or Festa di Ceppo. Beyond calling back the sun, the Yule Log was a formidable protective talisman. The deep darkness of midwinter was considered a time when malevolent forces were at their strongest. The fire and smoke of the Yule Log acted as a purifying agent to drive them away. Even after the fire ended, the remnants, the unburnt pieces of the log, charcoal and ashes, were carefully collected and kept throughout the year as powerful charms. The charcoal was kept to protect the house from lightning, and ironically, pieces were also kept to guard the home against accidental fire. In general, the remains were believed to bring good luck and ward off ill luck for the coming year. The ashes of the Yule Log were seen as a potent source of agricultural magic, promising fruitfulness for the land and the animals. People incorporated the ashes into their rituals for a bountiful harvest. Powdered ashes from an oaken log were scattered over the fields to increase their fertility. In the Balkans, the ashes of the badnjak, this Serbian Yule log, were strewn on fields to promote a good harvest. For livestock, the ashes were also used for health, sometimes mixed into poultry feed to help them thrive. Perhaps the most crucial moment of the ritual was lighting the new Yule log. This was not done with any ordinary flame, but with a carefully saved charred brand from the previous year's log. This single act was a powerful symbol of unbroken continuity. It represented the passing of the sun's light and the household's good fortune from one year to the next, forming a tangible link across generations. The Yule Log's connection to fertility is part of a wider and even deeper tapestry of European folklore. A fascinating parallel is the German and Austrian tradition of the Strohbeer, or straw bear. It was believed that the spirit of vegetation took refuge in the last sheaf of grain cut during the harvest. This sacred straw was preserved, then used to create an elaborate costume for a performer who became the straw bear. This figure, representing the untamed spirit of the harvest, would then participate in winter festivals and good luck visits, ensuring fertility for the coming year. The core ritual of the Yule Log adapted and evolved across Europe, taking on unique local forms while retaining its symbolic heart. In Serbia, the badnjak is a young oak sapling ceremonially cut and burned. The first visitor on Christmas Day, the polaznik, strikes the burning log to create sparks, with each spark representing hopes for the family's prosperity. In the West Country of England, the ashen faggon is a large bundle of ash sticks bound with green rods. A toast is drunk each time one of the rods bursts in the flames. From Catalonia, Spain, there is the playful Tio de Nadal, or poo log. Children feed a log with a painted face. Then, on Christmas Eve, they beat the Tio with sticks, commanding it to poop out small gifts and sweets. The Yule Log's deep resonance ensured its survival as Christianity spread across Europe. Instead of being eradicated, the powerful pagan ritual was assimilated, and its symbolism adapted to fit Christian narratives. The fire that once magically coaxed the sun from its slumber now became a symbol of the light of the world, Jesus Christ. The warmth and light of the Yule Log were reinterpreted to represent the humble warmth of the stable where the infant Jesus was born. By the 19th century, the physical form of the Yule Log tradition underwent a major transformation. The original ritual depended on massive, open hearths capable of holding an entire tree trunk. As homes modernized, these large hearths were replaced with smaller fireplaces or more efficient iron stoves. Burning a massive log indoors became impractical, forcing the Yule Log to shift from firewood to a festive centerpiece. This practical challenge led the spirit of the Yule Log to find new life in three popular modern forms. The bûche de Noël Yule Log cake originated in 19th century France as a rolled sponge cake decorated to resemble a wooden log. The candle log is a decorative log centerpiece that holds candles, often representing the triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone, in modern pagan and Wiccan traditions. Finally, in 1966, New York's WPIX-TV premiered The Digital Hearth, a continuous loop of a log burning in a fireplace, bringing a virtual version of the tradition to homes without a hearth. The tradition of the Yule Log is a living one, and the type of wood you choose can carry its own symbolic meaning. According to modern folk practice, oak, the traditional choice, symbolizes healing, strength, and wisdom. Ash stands for protection, prosperity, and health. Birch promises new beginnings, and pine promotes prosperity and growth. The story of the Yule Log is a journey from a central pagan ritual designed to magically rekindle a dying sun to a cherished custom absorbed into our global holiday celebration. It began as a magical act, a fire lit against the immense cold and darkness, fueled by the belief that human action could restore balance to the cosmos. Though the world has changed, the timeless themes represented by the Yule Log endure. Hope in the face of despair, community against isolation, and the unwavering promise of renewal. The memory of this ancient fire still flickers in our modern desire for warmth, light, and togetherness in the heart of winter. Thank you for watching. Do you have a favorite holiday tradition you'd like me to research next?